Perfect. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I've been in my bag going crazy. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I've been in my bag going crazy. Bitch, I'm not poor, but I'm with my nigga Stacy. I know they gon' hate, that's why I don't let it faze me. Remember left to red with no bread on the daily. Get into the guap, now these bitches wanna date me. Leave me alone, don't hit my phone. If it ain't about the guap, he went him out, but it's okay, he gonna meet the mob. I count up so much money lately for all the fucking lies that they gave me. I count up so
What's good, people?
I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me.
How are you all doing? Still got a cough, still got a cold. What can you do?
I count up so much that they hate me. Yeah, I make niggas mad cause they ain't me. Yeah, I've been in my bag going crazy. Yeah, I've been in my bag going crazy. I do not know why these niggas hate me. Now I got so much money in my pockets. Yeah, I'm just flexing on them and they watching. Gang, gang, yeah, you know how I'm rocking. Took a plane on the way to the tropics. I count up so much money lately. I count up so much that they
Hope we're all doing good.
I make niggas mad.
How's life? It's going well. Past 5 or so days I've been average because I've been getting a cold, man flu, people call it. I've sent my drop, nice to hear. Please, my demo is ready. Let me send you. Go for it, you kid, man, go for it. But it's not powerful, you know. It's all good, man. It's all good. Hi, sir. Yes, Yaniv. How you doing, man? How are you doing? I apologise. I'm only going to be streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes just because I don't want to be talking a lot because my throat is sore and I don't want to be coughing down the mic the whole stream. In your ear holes, in your eardrums. You don't want to be hearing me coughing. So I got a big bottle of water. And yeah, listen to some demos as usual, as you do. Perfect. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Beginning of the week. But yeah. Excuse me. Hopefully it doesn't mess up because it says that the oh, there we go, stream health is back to green. Good to hear. But yeah, go to the good old Gmail. Let's quickly go through these demos. We'll rush through these ones. Excuse me. I'm going to probably say excuse me about 100+ times this stream because I'm going to be coughing a lot. But hey, what can you do? I sent my Brooks drop or something. Nice to hear. What's up? What's up, Les, man? L3SS. Not sure how to say your name, but I'm going to go with Les because I'm guessing the 3 is an E. I'm not sure. But how you doing? How you doing? Sent my demo. Good to hear, man. Good to hear.
Brown eyes, you see my lips always give me switch sides. You never know the devil in a disguise. So why don't you stand up, baby? Tell me, do you want me on top? The same on your past. Be honest, you want it. I could be heartless, regardless of my conscience. Be honest, you want it. I could be heartless, regardless of my conscience. Take time, you know, stare back whenever I see back my lips.
Hey, listen to Last Revealed song. Last Revealed? You mean their community song or their official release? It's very good. FLC use FLC as plug and crack. Sure. Vocals very dry, yeah. Oh, excuse me. What's up, Scruffy? How you doing, man? What's up, Snaff? How are you doing? That was solid. It's just a bit too 2015 style. Old school house, 2016, 15, M1 organ piano. I'd recommend putting your melody up an octave. Usually that's playing around the bass octave region. It sounds a bit odd. Definitely put the leads up an octave and make them stand out more. Also put them all on one bus and compress them so they all sound like one lead. Apologise if it keeps freezing a lot. I don't think my internet's doing well. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, put your melody up an octave and make it stand out more. Mind you, my track, good to hear Snaff. What's up, Hansy? How you doing, man? How are you doing? I sent you my demo. Please listen to it a week or one-time drop. Bruh, my drop. Yeah, just put up an octave the leads and then compress them. Sound a bit. And then hopefully you should clean them up a little bit. Also layer up the bass a bit more. Get the more Brooks future bounce crunchy bass. Yeah, and you'll be good to go, man. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing, man? What's up, Prince? Good to hear, Hansy. Good to hear. Nice mixdown. Very, very clean mixdown. Oh, classic buffering. My internet isn't very good today, but hey, what can you do? Just a little bit there when you pitch the kick, it seems to be a little louder than the rest, a bit distorted at times. Right there, it's just a tiny bit distorted. Yeah. Solid mixdown, that sounds pretty clean. Turn up the attack just a little bit, get rid of that clicky sound, it'll probably give it a little more groove because it'll make it a little more smoother. About that resonant attack. Probably put some more reverb on it as well and turn on the dry knob to give it a bit more atmosphere, ambience, put it in the back. It's just a little too plain at the moment. You need to layer it up a bit more, get more sounds going. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, just layer up the drums a bit more, get a bit more groove and top loops going, and then layer up the sounds and be good to go, man. I was trying to get through these ones that were sent last stream quicker so we can get to the newer ones. Clean mixdown, clean mixdown. Very, very, very clean. Not much I can say. Maybe just add a tiny bit more tonal elements to give it a bit more tone. That's my personal taste, but other than that, the mixdown is very, very clean. You need to make your basses a little more present in the mix, give it a bit more grittiness. Sounds really nice though. Yeah, you just need to make the basses a little more louder. They're sound like they're stuck in the back. I'm pretty sure that's the same song. So we're gonna go back to this one. Crazy vibes. Whoa, nice. It was pretty solid. Excuse me. How's everyone doing though? Any plans for this week? Anyone? Monday evening. Anyone got any plans for this week? Any new music in the works? How's it all going?
Everybody wanna change, wanna make the money rain. Nobody wanna use the brains. Nobody wants.
Exams. Ah. Gotta have that step at the start. Bam. And it said it needs to just be a little more fatter in the bass. Like if you slapped an isotope ozone and put like the basic or analog clarity, or what is I think it's called that, or electronic clarity preset on ozone 8, that would make it 10 times fatter and it'd be incredible. But sounds nicer. Yeah. Only critique is the mixdown that is clean. It just needs to hit harder and be a little louder, and that'd be a really solid song, man. I would suggest personally I would make them chord stabs more in the back as the same as the leads. They're a bit too up front and then the leads come back into it. Sounds a bit out of place. I'd personally make them chord stabs more in the back with reverb and that, just like the drop melody. Right, they're a bit too upfront and loud compared to this drop synth, so I'll put them in the back as well. Love your work. Appreciate it, Prince, man. Appreciate it. Hello, how you doing, man? How you doing? Also, yeah, Prince always post my live sessions. As soon as I stop streaming, about 15 minutes after, they always get automatically uploaded. So I just leave them on my channel, just in case anyone wants to watch. Bax, can you make Queen style music? As in Queen, or is there an EDM producer or a song called Queen? Because yeah. Stamp style, yes sir. My demo is WAV file. Sorry. Oh yeah, it has to be MP3 or SoundCloud link or YouTube link, because it keeps asking me for permission if they're WAV files because of the size of them. They exceed the 25 megabyte Gmail limit. So, what's up? What are you saying, Martin? How you doing, man? Thanks from the pal. Yes sir. Salute to you, Prince. How you doing? No, Freddie. Yes, also yeah. No, I can't, unfortunately. I'd love to, but hey, what can you do? But yeah, this sounded solid, man. Yeah, I really like the whole track. The only thing I would say is just make them chord stabs more in the back, the same as the leads, and then pretty much that. But yeah, I'm sorry, Matthew, man. Sorry, I apologise. I sent you a demo, BBrightz. I don't know if you release label. That's why I want to send it to you for feedback. Sure, Scruffy, I appreciate it. And I put a lot of the times I do get demos where there's maybe like 1 or 2 bits of info that I can give. There's some that I've just liked the track and I can't, and there's others that need a lot of work, but I'll try my best to give you as much feedback. How did you start all of this? As in stream, channel? Let me know and I can try and answer your question. So I'm sending it again on MP3. Sure, man. Sure, you care. Sure. So good, yeah, man. Send my SoundCloud link if you get a chance. Sure, Robbie. Sure, man. Can you give it a try? Just made a remix of my channel, the Chainsmokers Takeaway. Oh, Robbie, there you go. Your song's here. Didn't even know. So I'm guessing you sent this last stream, yeah? There you. Oh yeah. No, you sent it today. Fair enough. There we go then. This is Robbie. One thing I'd like, what is good in these type of drops, is in the gaps between each melody, you'll create an automation clip with a reverb, and then it'll be like, for example, 30% reverb, and then when there's a gap, you'd make an automation clip so it goes to 100%. So it'll create like a sucking effect in the reverb, like there's a load of reverb, and then you bring it back down when the lead comes back in. If you get what I mean? Or you could just make a bounce of the lead and then reverse it, and then in each gap you add the reverse of the lead you just bounced, so it'll create a nice flowing movement in the drop. Yeah, in them gaps, you either add a reverse of your bounce melody, or do a trick. You probably see it from, I think Kashmir done it in his song Dharma, when he the sounds of Kashmir, or the lessons of Kashmir. If you Google and watch Kashmir's tutorial on how to make a powerful drop, he shows the reverb automation trick there, and you could probably use it in this track, 100%.
I'm trying not to listen. I'm trying not to lose my mind, but it's working.
Yeah, and maybe just add a bit more effects in it to help with transition and energy, and then be good to go. Got a wee transfer link for that. That gave me a Final Countdown vibe, and that melody there, that synth. I don't know why it gave me like a Final Countdown vibe. Very good work though, man. Very good work. Nice and clean. Yeah, there's not really that much I could say at the moment. It sounds really nice. Maybe in this half, continue the hi-hats going, just to keep the rhythm going. It sounds, this kick and clap don't really cut it for the rhythm. Maybe keep the hi-hats playing. Like that, literally. Perfect. Sounds really good, man. Yeah, like before, the only thing I'd say is just use more effects to help with transition, and maybe add a crowd in the drop, the hey chants or the crowd chants or the crowd claps, that type of stuff, just to give a bit more energy, and you're good to go, man.
Finally step back, now I see you clearly don't have what I need. You see me walking up to
Yeah, I'll definitely suggest changing the kick. Sounds a bit, I'm not sure, I don't know if it's like a really, really short kick or what. Doesn't have too much punch and body, like the chest punch to it that it needs. Yeah, I'd probably change the kick. Like obviously it's titled Unmastered, it's very quiet, but usually, like before, mastering just brings up the volume. It's all really down in the mixdown, so make sure you get your kick punching hard before you actually do the mastering, because the mastering won't really change the kick sound. Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah, it sounds really good. It's just the kick sounded a little weird in there. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just the concept is really good. You just need to work on the mix a bit. Yeah, maybe add like a more thicker sub bass. If it's doing a lot of like choppy sustain notes, try and make them as sustained as possible. Because when the sub is most powerful, when the notes are sustained. But yeah, just work on your mix down just a bit, and you'll be good to go, man. Good idea though. Good concept. So this bit needs to crash a bit more. It needs to hit harder. So maybe add some effects, some downlifters, and put some like Camel Crusher and OTT on the chords just to make it crash a lot harder. It needs to hit a lot harder to get the emotion going. Probably add a super saw layer in there as well, just to give it a bit, just to like literally make it crash a lot harder. It needs to hit a lot harder. It just sounded a bit out of place when it just come in. Yeah, it's really just a case of layering a bit more, getting a more thicker sound, more leads, add a bit more chords, and just process the sounds a bit, give it a bit more saturation and distortion, and then layer it a bit. Yeah, make layer like Catherine, exactly like that. Yeah, just picking up the sound with layering, and be good to go, man. Yaniv. Yeah, did you use that sounds really good, by the way. Did you use sidechain reverb in the pluck thing in the drop? That worked perfect there. That sounds really good, though, man. Yeah, maybe just turn up the dry a bit more to give it a bit more clarity and more just clearness on the leads, because it sounds really, really good, really good. The idea is really good. It sounds like the reverb just drowning the leads a bit too much. That's dangerous. That's why reverb can be dangerous, because like before, some demos the reverb's not there, and this demo the reverb is just a tiny bit too much. Maybe try and turn it down just a little bit. But really, really good, man. Yeah, really, really good. The only thing I'd say is just control the reverb just a little bit, and you'll be good to go, man. Excuse me. Now we've got a nice demo from Snap on a nice label, and it seems to be a nice up-tempo big room track. Now you've got another one here on the same label. Nice, and let's get to them. It's the Weaves transfer file one. Yeah. download that quickly. It's gonna slowly, probably slow the stream down because I'm downloading the file, but yeah. 45 minutes left of the stream. If anyone don't know, I've got a sore throat. I don't want to be talking too much for the stream because my throat starts to hurt after a while. That was really good, Yannick, man. Really good. Are you ill? If yes, yes, I am, Scruffy. I am ill. Excuse me. I've got the illness where you wake up with a blocked nose and it slowly goes out throughout the day, but my throat hurts a lot, so when I cough, it's painful. But hey, what can you do? Right, let's finish downloading. Let's check Snap's 2 songs, and then we'll go to the one I just downloaded, and then we'll go to Liam. But yeah, let's go. Nice switch up to the triplets, nice one. Yeah, that switch up to triplets was nice. The mixdown's really nice. It's just the leads are a bit too they're too like choppy, very very staccato. So you can't really hear the tone that well in them. And yeah, it sounds really good though. The switch up to triplets is really good. But yeah, make sure just the leads are a little more brighter and have more clarity in the drop. Nice, another nice switch up to a nice trap beat. See right there, the leads are a lot better than this bit here. Right there, they're very, very choppy, more staccato, but yeah, the mix sounds really good there, man. I got an advert. Got an advert on your song, Snap. Can you check mine? I donated last stream, Adam darling. Yeah, I remember you donated, but I just don't seem to get your. Oh, that's it right there. There you go. I finally have it. Last time I wasn't getting your emails. Not sure why. Right, there's a bit of distortion there, but right, let's go. I'm not sure if the sub is a little out of key. I don't know if it's my ears. The sounds are tight. I'm not sure. Can anyone else hear that? So that sounds like it's playing a G sharp sub. Yeah, it sounds like the sub's playing in G sharp. I'm not sure if anyone can hear that. Yep. Nice one, FL. Thank you. Come on, take your time. There we go.
Hi, Balu, you're
Right. So, yeah. What am I looking for? Big room kicks. Yeah, here we go. So this is a G sharp. That's what it sounded like. I'm not sure if anyone else could hear that. Let me listen again. So yeah, it sounds like the sub's playing in G sharp and then the leads are playing in another key. And yeah, exactly what Praxis said there. Yeah, the lead just a tiny bit too mono. Probably spread them out with panning and stereo imaging. Hey, BBrightz, it's my birthday today. Thanks for the feedback. Happy birthday, Les. Happy birthday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good birthday. Hope you got something you wanted. Maybe a plug-in for your birthday. How about that? Happy birthday, there, man. Hope you have a good day. Even then, the sub off there as well. Sounds a bit off key there as well. The mixdown's clean, it's just it seems to be out of key. Yeah, so your song's very good, it's just it's out of key, it won't do well, but yeah. Solid mixdown, just change the out of keyness and you'll be good to go, man. Here we go. That sub is very, very stereo. Put it a bit more in the center. It sounds a little bit too panned to the left for me. You need to do a bit more work on volume mixing. Some stuff are a bit too loud, like the hi-hat's a bit loud, and that synth there is a bit resonant in the 2 kilohertz range. Maybe like dip that down a couple decibels with an EQ. it's mainly comes down to a lot of work in the mixdown, really, and volume mixing. Get everything at the right volume. Some stuff are a bit too loud, some stuff are a bit too quiet. Comes down to that, and a lot of EQing. Your song sounds very resonant in the 2 kilohertz range. Excuse me, that frequency is very annoying to the ear. So if you can just fix that, be good to go, man. So volume mixing and EQing, and then you'll be good to go, man. Right, so yeah, and fix that bass in the intro. It sounded like it was a bit too wide and a bit panned to the left, but yeah, other than that, you're good to go, man. Leads need work, yeah. Yeah, I listened to your demo earlier. Pilates, if that's how you say your name. Pilates, I guess. Yeah, but I literally listened to your demo earlier. It was very, very good. Where can we send demos to, brother? You can send it to right here. But if anyone's not aware, there's 34 minutes left of the stream, so we're going to get right through onto this one. If anyone didn't realise, this guy donated last stream, but his email wasn't coming through, which is why I skipped to his one first. But we're going to go from this one back to Hansi, and then back to Les, and then upwards. We'll see what we've got. Really good, actually. Sounds really good. Dude, J Ghost. Sounds solid, man. The only thing I'd say is is make the sub bass a bit more prevalent. Dude, start from nothing is always good. Aha, it's your fault. Bang it already. Why are you so late? How did you rip? I was waiting a whole week. Yeah, if you skip back, I listened to your demo. It was good. Thanks to you. I've gotten feedback that the sub bass is too high. No, it's just there's I'm listening on Dynamic mixing headphones, so maybe it's, I don't know what other people are listening on. But I'm listening on Dynamics. But from what I can hear, there needs to be more like real sub region. Like it seems to be lacking in the sub region. But other than that, it sounds really good, man. Really, really good. Maybe do some reverb automation, and then that vocal chop that's going put a nice bit of reverb on there, so it gives it more atmosphere, so it's not as dry and choppy. Might fill out the mix a bit more on the drop as well. Appreciate it, Time Traveler. Appreciate it. See, perfect. There, see what you done in the build up there? It's perfect. How you like done automation for the bass and other sounds to make the drop hit harder.
Feel all around me.
Maybe try and add like one of them like stuttering drop hoovers, like one like this, if I can find it. Like one like that. How it's like, so here it's fluttering, that I'm more like groovy. Rather than one like that. Maybe try and add one like that to give it a bit more rhythm and second drop. If you get what I mean, might fill it up a bit more. But yeah, the mix sounds really good though. Yeah, really, really good track, man. It's just, yeah, maybe give it. It's usually if you find the key of your sub bass and you add a Pro Q2 on it, you can boost the sub region. Say, for example, your song's in G, you can boost like the 46 hertz range because that's the frequency for the G sub. Try that. Maybe give it a bit more sub, and then yeah, like add a sub, maybe like a drop hoover, like I showed you earlier in the second drop, to give it a bit more energy. But it's solid work, man. Solid work. But now we're on Handsy. I'm going to listen to the WAV instead because it's, you know, better quality, but hey. I've got a feeling it's going to be a banger, boys. Here we go. Wait. Turn up the volume and that. Here we go. Really good. The only thing I would say is when the second half you make the drop go up an octave. I don't know if you've already done it, but create an automation clip so there's another EQ that only plays. Maybe I'll just make an example. So say for example, shut this off. So say for example, this is your drop melody, and then in the second half there's another one, but it's the same melody but it's playing up an octave. Usually you need an EQ to compensate for the different frequencies because it's playing at different frequencies, so obviously different octaves equals different frequencies. So what you would do is you would make an EQ that's only separate for the octave higher lead, if you get what I'm saying. So then you would shut the EQ off because you don't need it for this half because it's the octave lower. And then when the octave higher plays, that EQ comes on, so it changes the sound, because it's just a little bit too resonant in the 2 kilohertz range. So just maybe do a dip in the 2 kilohertz range, but only make the EQ play on that specific part of the drop, so it's not taking 2 kilohertz away from the first one here. Hopefully you get what I want, if you understand what I'm saying. Oh, you've done that already, yeah. Yeah, that's the only feedback I can give, because it sounds really, really good. The mix sounds clean. Works for everyone. When you're getting close to a final version of your song, test it out at different volumes. So play it at like a volume like here, and then change it there, and then the real test is around here. You see how there's like, I don't know if you can hear it, but if your song's still like, you can hear every instrument and every element of your song at a quiet volume, then you're good to go. Like you're sounding good, because sometimes like if you can't hear your sub when it's a quiet volume, then maybe it's too quiet or it's non-existent. So make sure your song sounds as good as it does quiet as it does loud. Obviously it's going to sound, your ears will make it sound better louder, because it's just natural to the brain. If you can hear every element just as good at a quiet volume like here, then you're good to go. So everyone just try that with your songs. So say like before you send a demo to me, try and listen to it at a quiet volume, see if you can hear everything and hear every element and drum and synth and all that nice and cleanly. And if it does, you're good to go. But Handsy, that was solid, man. Solid track. Yeah, the only thing I would say is just do the EQ thing for the second half and you're good to go, man. Really, really good work, man. Thanks, man. It's all good, Handsy, man. Really good stuff. Prism. Mix needs to be better. No, I think it's really, really good, personally. Stay calm, bro. You don't hear break loop. Also hype for all the feedback. But yeah. Let's go on to, let's quickly go through Les's one, because he's excuse me, it's like third or fourth demo. I'm not sure how many he's sent, as I'm slowly passing away here. There we go. Excuse me. Here we go. Yeah, less. Maybe try and more full tracks rather than just drops, because it's hard to like, I want to hear like the transitions and the build up and the mix down for all the other. Right. Progressive house. Here we go. Yeah, definitely turn down that sweep down there. Hear that as well? It just sounds a little bit too it sounds a bit too wide, that like the initial attack and click of the kick. Yeah, that's the main thing. The kick is just a little bit too. The click of the initial attack of the kick is just, it seems a bit stereo. It needs to be more centered. Yeah, maybe make your lead a little bit too louder, a little bit too more loud. Sorry, just because of them like sweep claps and all the drum effects and the ear candy, as it's called, seems to be just as loud as the leads. It just needs to be. So yeah, make the leads. I mean, the song's been out for 11 months, so there's not much you can do. But man's through an stereo. Yes, yeah, sure. Needs more mixing, maybe some more. I mean, the song's been out for 11 months, so there's not much you can change. But yeah, the kick is wide. That's exactly what I hear. Yes, that's the only main problem. Needs to be more mono. Yeah, exactly. Man's through an A1 stereo control. Yes, made me cough, Justin. There we go. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just make the kick more mono and make the leads a bit more compressed and sound as one. Same again, so there's not much I can listen to it again. It's just what I said before. Make sure the kick's more mono, don't make it stereo, it sounds weird, and compress your leads and make them a little louder. Maybe layer them a bit more as well.